Hey brothers and sisters in Christ and people of YouTube. Yeah, life's pretty good, eh? I had a big night last night. There was the races on in Geraldton and there was so many people to pick up. It was crazy. And then you were just dropping them off down the pub and then you had to go pick them up a second time. Yeah, it was pretty full on. I met some nice characters last night and caught up with some after work, and it was nice, but at the same time kept thinking I'm not supposed to be here. It's they're just doing their own thing. Like, I don't know, since the narcissist left, I've learned that that basically I can't be around a lot of people. Like, a lot of people just don't get where I'm at. Like, they got their own thing going on, which is good. The flies are pretty friendly today. Yeah. One of the things I've noticed with people is they've got codependency issues. Like, literally everybody's in a small group, or they've got that one person they count on, and it's sort of like you don't realize straight away, but those people really count on that person. Like, they can't do anything by themselves. I think I'm one of the only people I see around that can go out and enjoy their own company. And like, literally, I used to go to the cinema by myself, go enjoy a nice meal by yourself, you know, like even just going for these walks, getting with God, and you know, not having to deal with other people. It's liberating, and they don't realise that. And even, you know, since the narcissist left, I've got control of my house. I can come home, come and go when I please, and you know, just get a few things done without having to worry about someone that is inherently evil running around destroying what they can like a tornado. And the flies really are full on today. I did get rid of a whole bunch of them before because this wind picked up, but I couldn't record because it was so windy. Yeah, all you could hear was actual wind. Like, it was really strong, and I knew there'd be no way anyone could hear my voice. But then it died down, which is good. Yeah, it has been so peaceful. I've had to make all these changes in my life that I never thought I'd have to change the locks on a house, especially just to keep out like one person, one evil person that I should have been able to love and pour my energy into, has now become like the worst kind of criminal. Like, this person is so calculating and cold, and we've got locals in town that steal, cheat and lie, and it's not to keep them out. That's the funny thing. It's just to keep my ex out, you know. And it's like, you can't even move on with your life with a narcissist. It's like, you want to rent out a few rooms in your house. You're like, all right, well, how am I going to find people to rent rooms out to when Miss Wally is watching all your social media, is watching all the buy-sell places online? So it's like, as soon as you put something up, she's just going to get one of her flying monkeys to try and move in there. And these idiots will pay the flying monkey to move in there. Like, this is how crazy they are. I mean, this stupid idiot put 3 different locks on rooms in the house just to be annoying. Like, and just to sort of, couldn't get at me any other way, so thought, I change the locks and that'll piss him off. And it's like, I didn't even know. Like, I didn't notice that the locks had actually changed. The only time I noticed was one of the bathroom suddenly had a lock on it where it didn't before. I didn't realise that they'd all been changed. And yeah, why would you, if you're sane, why would you change locks in the house 3 times? Like, the narcissist is inherently paranoid about everything and everyone because of all their bad deeds. It really is a joke with the narcissist. Like, I had to get all these stupid locks off that she put on, and it's a mission. And the thing is, you know, I could have thrown all the stuff out, just gone fuck it, put that in the bin, you know, but still God gives us grace, and I just neatly piled a lot of her stuff up in the garage, where it's easy to just roll up in a ute or a removalist truck and just pile it all in, you know. And she must have come back yesterday because I noticed two bags of clothing that I put there were gone, but the thing was, nothing else was. And I'm thinking, it's just getting a bit beyond a joke now. Like, her lawyer even said, oh, she's moved out of your house. It's like, yeah, so moved out that, you know, she's just popping in whenever she feels like it. So yeah, it's just like, why would you not, like, prepare some people to come pick your shit up? Like, it's been over 6 months now. So yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with that, but they never leave. They always just come back, and that's the sad thing. Like, the narcissist knows they effed up. They know that they made a huge mistake, because otherwise they wouldn't come back. Like, they never come back when they're having fun. Like, and that's the sad thing. They chase money, and they think, oh, I can just be with anyone as long as they got money. But then they realise you can't just be with anyone. That's not how souls work. That's not how we are as people. We're deeper than that, you know. Like, there has to be a bond, there has to be a connection. And a lot of people you can't actually connect with. Like, they're not your person, you know. And that's what the narcissist will never be able to admit, the fact that they connected with you on a deeper level, but they can never get it back either because of all the bad things they've done. And so they're forever just going from place to place trying to find some rest. And how do you have rest when you burn all your bridges? Like, the only people that will hang out with them now is other narcissists, and the ones in particular, the ones that she makes out are her best friends, the old Vietnamese couple. They're also the ones she hated. She just got sick of going around there. She'd be complaining about it all the time. And then it's like, she's stuck with them. There's nobody else. And this is like divine justice right there. Like, you do bad deeds, people just don't even get in a fight with you. They just remove themselves from your life. They just go, I'm not sure I like this person anymore. You know, people don't want to just argue and carry on. And not everyone needs closure. They just leave. And the narcissist is just left with real surface level people that they only want that person to come around and drink with them, or they want them to have dinner parties. Like, everything's transactional with them. Like, this old narc could be, I'll help you with your car. Like, I'll service it if you want. You don't even ask him. He just offers. It's like, and if you accept, it's like, dinner party. You know, like, sometimes you have to have 2 dinner parties to make up for one nice deed. And this is just what she has to deal with now. I couldn't think of anything worse, being trapped in a endless cycle, like, because she can't find rest, like, doesn't want to be with a new supply, especially when a woman's 40 herself and isn't a young spring chicken, but decides to go out with a much older man. They end up resenting it, even if that person does have all the flashy stuff, like tons of money, a nice car. He's still really old, and the narcissist doesn't pick based on looks either. It's always, what's your bank balance, what can I take from you, like, where do you go if you don't want to be with a new supply, but all the calls have stopped, all your so-called friends don't want anything to do with you, then all you got left is other narcissists. So this new supply or other narcissists, that doesn't sound like good places to rest to me. Not that narcissists can rest anyway, because they're so guilty for all the bad deeds they did, and they try and repress it more and more. And people say that they even get on drugs, and I didn't want to believe it at first, but everything my ex has is all these, stimulant boosters, fat busters. She's got so many different things to make the body move faster or to make energy, and it's like, what do you need all that for when you're only 41? Like, because they think that they're immortal, they think that they're just unbreakable, and that you can just keep working like you're 18 your whole life, but you can't. Your body can't handle it, and so they have to find ways to rest because they won't submit to God. So it's like, I'll just take some painkillers and put myself to sleep, and then they wake up half an hour later, like, in a worse state because they've taken pills, and it's like they still can't sleep because God won't let them. And that's their life from now on, because they won't submit to Him and they won't admit their wrongdoing, because we were given this world by God, and we were supposed to look after it and everything in it, and that includes all the other people. And even when Jesus was here, He changed the law to 2 commandments, because He said you only need to do the 2, and then everything else will fall into alignment. Like, if you love your God with all your mind, heart and soul, and you love your neighbour as yourself, or you treat them the way that you want to be treated, you shouldn't have to do anything else, because you wouldn't be stealing off them, you wouldn't be lying on their name, because you wouldn't want that to happen to you. Now, this is the oxymoron of the narcissist. They lie, cheat and steal on everyone. They backstab, and then they're terrified that people are going to give them back what they did to them. And that's the sad thing. They don't want to allow people to give them back what they deserve. And they deserve it tenfold because of all the people they've done it to. It's not 1 or 2 people, it's every single person they encounter in their life. They try to rip off, and when you do that for 20, 30, 40 years, for your whole life, you're just wicked, you're well past the point of having to be told again not to do it. You've obviously given yourself over to a reprobate mind, and you just want to keep being wicked. You revel in it, you love it. And these people then think that they're untouchable, and the same rules don't apply to them that God made. God made laws and rules that He spoke into existence that just work on their own. Like the truth. God made the truth like a construct that it just keeps going. It keeps ploughing through all the lies, and it keeps resurfacing the truth. Like when you when you tell a lie, you have to keep lying to keep it going. You have to do lie maintenance. But when you tell the truth, you don't have to say anything else. You just say what it is and you move on. And it stands up forever. Whereas lies just start to fall apart. And that's why the narcissist has to keep lying and lying and lying and lying. And this is what's killing them, because they're running out the clock, they're running out time. And time was another construct God made. He said everyone has a certain amount of it, and to do with it what you will. And it's like, if you choose darkness, if you choose to do bad things and hurt people, that's what you've cherished, that's what you've chosen to do with your time, when you could have been better and done good things and helped people, but you actually chose to only help yourself. This is what people don't realise, is a record of everything you do in your life. Like God says it in the Bible, like He says, I know every hair on your head. How could you know every hair on a person's head? But yet He does, because He's not a person, He's not a man, He's God. And He's got a record of everything people do, and we get judged for it. And you know, the narcissist doesn't want to be judged. They just want to keep playing, just like that spoilt little kid that just won't go to sleep and just wants to keep playing, just wants her toys and leave her alone. She's not doing anything wrong, she's just playing with her toys. You know, that kind of mindset. But instead of being physical toys, the toys are people. They toy with people's lives. They toy with people's emotions. They're vile creatures. They don't have any emotions of their own. And yet, instead of seeking help for that, they chose to try and copy people to blend in. Like, oh, if I just laugh a certain way, people are just going to find me attractive or, you know, interesting, and they'll do it 100 times until they feel they've nailed it. And you know, when you think about things like that, and you think how calculating that is, and how much you would have to invest into copying people, it just makes you realise just how evil they are. You know, like you could not write about it, how evil they are. I mean, most people move on with their lives when they split up with someone. You know, you tell them why you're leaving, you got your bags, you go. You know, it takes you like 5 minutes, and that person has to be accountable for what they did and said, and they accept it. You both heal and move on, and you probably never see each other again. But with a narcissist, they're so terrified of the people that have left them speaking the truth to other people about what they've done, that they have to monitor them and spy on them and see how they can tarnish other people's lives to make themselves look good. They're just vile creatures, and they never get any rest because they're so paranoid of what everyone else is doing. And it's like, the reason you're paranoid is because you've done bad things and you don't want people to find out, but they're going to find out anyway, because the truth is an unstoppable force. It just keeps turning like a cog or a wheel. It just keeps coming, and it's slow, it's purposeful, but eventually the truth just comes out, and there's no hiding from it. And the next layer of truth is God literally exposing things to people, like just pulling the veil from over their eyes, pulling the scales off and letting them see things in the spirit that they otherwise would not be allowed to see in the spirit. And God will do that on His own perfect timing. So it doesn't matter how well polished the lie is from the narcissist. If they keep lying, cheating and stealing, God's going to wait to the perfect moment when they're surrounded by all their buddies, and then He's just going to expose them for what they really are. it's just a matter of time. And they never seem to realise this. That's why they're forever going around the same cycles. See, a narcissist is a very cowardly person, a person that can't stand up for themselves, so they have to stand behind others to stand up for themselves, and they have to rely on your name to have other people fight their battles for them. And they're so terrified of being found out. Like, fear runs their lives. Like, fear is a principality, a spirit, a demon, and it runs their life. Fear, pride, and ego are just three of the wicked spirits that are controlling the narcissist. Like, this is why they don't get any rest. This is why they just don't know why they can't get ahead in life, because they're being controlled. But in saying that, the narcissist always had a choice to tell those demons, no, I don't want to hurt this person in that way. I don't want to destroy this person's name. Especially when you're a bright shining light and you came into their life and they still didn't value you. But not only that, they chose to destroy you when you'd done no wickedness to them. It was unprovoked. And that's where the spirits of envy and jealousy come in as well. More spirits that the narcissist has swallowed. They're just full of them. They're just full of demons. But it's their choice, and they love these demons. Like, these are their friends. That's how comfortable they are doing wickedness. That's the sad thing about them. And this is why you have to go no contact. You have to get them out of your life. And when you do, your life just takes off, It just gets better and better. But God bless all of you. Remember, Jesus loves you. I love you, and have a blessed day.